Blessed ones of the nations of the world. One more time, this is your brother Dan Moses, or say your Sakodie of TRC, Ghana. Coming your way with the continuation of the expose testimony, New World Disorder. From Ghana, the land of my birth, the land of my nativity. Ghana, our nation, your nation, our land. Akufo to the program Testimony, New World Disorder. The office of the IGP of Ghana. The government of Nana Addo Akufo, supported in secrecy by the judiciary of Ghana. They were colluding with forces in America, the administration of John Donald Trump, between the period of 2007. They have bought weak minds of ladies that they aid them to make up false evidence against me, that they cover up the killing of our people. They did this evil to the killing of His Excellency Pa Kwesi Emisa Atta Bequin, because God was contending with them in the District Magistrate Court of Winneba. They were getting exposed. Diversionary tactics is what they must use. They diverted the attention of the nation when they were using the constituency of George Anda, the then parliamentarian, to do this evil against our state. Behind my family in Kumasi, behind my family in Ghana, when it has overwhelmed them, they have let their evil be stepped up. They had killed His Excellency Dr. Busuburu Kofi Annan in Bern, Switzerland. They have brought an empty casket covered in United Nations flag on the shoulders of soldiers. My nation and my people, and I planted an empty casket on the soil of Ghana on the 13th of September 2019. Now what they must do next, after they had killed my Reverend Dr. David Nabe Mado, was to come after me, kill my father, get me out of Ghana, take me to America, within 5 weeks kill my uncle, and the state itself colluding with another nation, betraying the state. Go ahead, persecute me. They got to a point of chopping off my body. Eventually, they had to kill my Jerry John Rawlings. Not God should know that they had killed my uncle Nana Daniel Opoku Ejeyi. So the diplomatic stakes in America, Ghana, political stakes in America, Ghana, religious stakes in America, Ghana, must hijack my family. The family of Nana Daniel Opoku Ejeyi. Play them while I was getting killed in America. The Lion of the tribe of Judah, the God of Daniel, kept watching over the family in silence until the God of Daniel sent me from America that come down. In America, I had strategically, purposely made you to do everything that I will need you to do. In the land of America, when they have hijacked the family, they have killed me, Daniel. And they seek to kill and destroy my family that I left on the soil of Ghana, Kumasi. Go down to Ghana. You have done everything that you do, that I need you to do. Now go down to Ghana and lay down your life for the family. They seek to kill and destroy the family just like they have killed me. Go and do what I sent you to do. No matter what wicked religious minds they claim to hold this same book of the God of Daniel with you, and yet they colluded with politicians and killed a man of God in the house of God. No matter what they say, in your mission to save the family of the God of Daniel, go ahead and do it. Do what I tell you. Let it be folly, incomprehensible to the minds of so-called preachers who aid their own colleague to be killed and cover up. Do it as I teach you. And I continue to do it to the blowing of the mind of Kwaku Owusu Eduona, Paul Ambene, Pastor, and all of them that have stabbed the nation in the back, stabbed the church of God, and now the church is bleeding, the mosque is bleeding, the synagogue is bleeding, and you come after my life. Ghana, maybe the document was not received by the Supreme Court. Evidence. The crime covering against our state involved the Supreme Court. Tribalism has taken hold of our nation, and no law matters in the nation Ghana. The killing of our people must be covered up. The crime covering involves the Ghana Police Headquarters, the IGP. The crime covering is being done by the state itself. Maybe the Supreme Court didn't receive this. Ghana, let's watch. Family, you had no idea the battle that the God of Daniel did on the behalf of the family when I was in Kumasi on the silent note. Evidence. February 26th, 2021, time 4:32 p.m. Received by Kwesi John, phone number 055 414 1496, the Supreme Court of Ghana. Now, Ghana, I tell you what, the God of Kofi Annan, the God of Osajifo Dr. Kwame Nkrumah, the God of Jerry John Rawlings, the God of John Evans Fifi Atta Mills, the God of Pakwesi Emisa Atta, the God of Kaba, the God of Ebony, the God of the 200 almost Ghanaians that were slain under the cover of the rain, June 3, 2015. That God, the God of the Malcolm terror victims, that God cannot be fooled by the Supreme Court of Ghana. He cannot be fooled by the IGP of Ghana. He cannot be fooled. By the US undercover agent. The date for the stolen verdict to be declared and put Nana Addo Akufo as the winner of that election was the 4th of March. Ghana, you had nothing to do with which they did on that day. You have no control over it. It was the diplomatic powers in Ghana, political powers, religious powers in Ghana, with their cronies in America, who have hijacked the state to use the court to do that. Afterwards, what they are telling, what they are using, the mind game that they are playing over the minds of the Ghanaian people, is to let Jean Mensa, they have made a fraudulent fiasco electoral pink sheet report. The same way that they rigged the elections, they have made Jean Mensa, as they cannot contain the overwhelming expose that is coming from here. They have made her generate with their powers in America a fiasco report for the Wenchi constituency, which was the basis for which the Supreme Court petition was filed. Now they have colluded with forces in America, and they have used the Supreme Court to play us. When we needed Jean Mensa, the Supreme Court, to be there for the state, to bring the woman, to defend the stolen verdict, they said they cannot bring her. When they have done what they please, what the powers in America please, what the Republicans, what the Democrats please, they have now colluded behind the scenes. They must play the minds of the Ghanaian people to justify what they use the TV, the media to do, and tell us that this is the pink sheet. This is the evidence based on which we did what we did in the court. You can't fool God. This is about the Republican Party. This is about the Democratic Party. This is about their ugly bid that they seek at the expense of the electorate of Ghana. And the Supreme Court, you are aware. In this document, I want to read to us something. If this is a matter of choice, I gladly choose my precious family in Ghana and my nation, Ghana. This was going to the highest court of the nation, Ghana. In the movie Amistad, Sinking stood before the Supreme Court of America. He was not as articulate as the judges of the court. When slavery was being endorsed at the expense of his life, he stood up in bonds and spoke wisdom to God-fearing judges and judge of the court. Give me free. Give us free. You have brought us here in chains in court. You are treating us like animals. Supreme Court, give us free. Not freedom. Give us free. That is what I can say. And I went to the Supreme Court of Ghana. Behind closed doors, Ghana doesn't know this. That the African is back on the soil of Ghana, defending the constitution of the democracy of Ghana, the constitution of Ghana, the blood of Ghana, defending the state of Ghana at the Supreme Court. I spoke to them the English of God. Let's read it. If this is a matter of choice, I gladly choose my precious family in Ghana and my nation, Ghana. That is the conclusion of the whole matter. We should not forget that in the district magistrate court of Winneba, 2018-2019, they have put me in court against my national laws, against international laws, and have asked me to choose between persecution in Ghana and persecution in America If I will not allow to be assassinated in Ghana, then I must be assassinated in America. It was the matter of choice. And I tell the Supreme Court of Ghana, if this is the matter of choice, as the legislature had been used to declare to me in Winneba, then I choose my family in Ghana. I don't choose Efia Pokuya. I choose my family in Ghana. I don't choose Okonfanoti Teaching Hospital nurse, Madame Corona. I don't choose her. I choose my family in Ghana. And I choose the nation Ghana. I don't choose the US undercover agent. America, I did this to your pride. I am a citizen of Ghana. The US government, through the US embassy, had told me, you are not a citizen of America. You are a permanent resident. When you are getting assassinated, you are being kidnapped in America by the CIA. We cannot help you because you are an American citizen. America, did I not defend we the people of the nations of the world? Did I not defend the human race? Did I not defend the God of mankind? Did I not defend Ghana? Did I not defend America? What America stands for? What Ghana stands for? By choosing my nation Ghana and choosing my family Ghana. Did I not? I did. Because the God of Daniel, whom they sought to kill, and killed Daniel, and realized that the God of Daniel cannot be killed. They killed Daniel, yet Daniel is alive. This borders on their madness. This borders on their madness. How the man they killed is alive and still defending his family and still defending his nation. This document was received on the 26th. It was written on the 25th of February. It got to the Supreme Court the next day. The Supreme Court, when they received this document, had like about 1 week to come out with the Supreme Court verdict. The God of Daniel, this is what he did. Bible says that the counsel of God for humanity be fulfilled, he tactically, purposely put blindness in part on his own people of Israel, that Christ my Lord be killed, that we the Gentiles be drafted in. In this book, God purposely, after he has presented it to the Supreme Court, he at the same time shut the minds and the eyes of the Supreme Court to his counsel, and have opened their eyes to what they will stand on to approve, to betray the state. He has opened their eyes to typographical errors. That is what they can see. They cannot see the contention that God is contending on our behalf to the defense of democracy. They cannot see that. God blinded them to that. Now, America and the nations of the world, Akufo to the program Testimony, New World Disorder. After the Supreme Court has received this document, 3 weeks after, almost a month, on the 17th of February, on the 17th of April, 17th of March, 17th of March is the date, I departed from my family, in Kumasi, and I came to Dawenya. God had given the terrorists of Dawenya enough time to take over the whole of the neighborhood, recruit as many agents of theirs that they can, I had told the Supreme Court that every report that was made in Kumasi, Batasi, it was false. It must be disregarded. I will never accept it. So the Supreme Court, after the so-called politicized, the national security so-called politicized, after the Ghana Police Headquarters have recruited their agents all over the place, after the new terrorists have been recruited all over Dawenya, God brings me back. And the Supreme Court, in secrecy, they have turned their eyes. Oh, the Peace Council, they have turned their eyes. The Christian Council, they have turned their eyes. All the council, they have turned their eyes. The report, the false report that we made in Kumasi to seek to cover up the killing of Ghanaians in the interest of the US government. The African, on the behalf of Africa and humanity, has rejected it. It cannot be accepted. He has rendered that report useless, null and void. So we must all collude with the police headquarters, IGP, and let them do what they did in 2017, 18, 19, by willfully claiming that we are making another investigation. Let them hijack the constituency of a courageous man, Honorable Sam George. Let them take over his constituency. And then let them make willful false report, willful false evidence, to the point of they seeking to assassinate me in the middle of the street. Let them carry their crime covering agent from Ghana to Mali, from the same terror cell to Mali. Let them collude and make up false evidence. The decision is made. The US government, false evidence must be given to the US government. The African says he will not allow himself to be poisoned by the state, to be assassinated by the state. Let us go and tell the US government that he has cooked in the home, and therefore Kofi Annan's death, he is not dead. Jerry John Rawlings is not dead, because the African has, this is our evidence. He says he will not allow him to be poisoned. Ghana, when the Supreme Court have received this report, what they had to do is to use the state machinery. They continue to play my family. They wanted the decision that I get back to America be as though it was my family in Kumasi, the family of Daniel, that is seeking to get me back to America. When it was clear that I was getting killed in America, I've come to Ghana and I was getting killed. So it was my family. But Ghana, it is not a decision by my family. That decision to get me back to America is a decision of the state, supported by the Supreme Court. That is why they have to hijack Dawenya and make every false evidence to get me back to America. In the interest of this US undercover agent, for whose sake our people are getting killed. Ghana, acquire to the program Testimony, New World. Don't get heartbroken. There was a young man called Jerry John Rawlings. When he was 27 years old, he could not understand why his state should be corrupted. The judiciary, the legislature, the executive, the state should be corrupted beyond imagination. The man must cleanse his state, the court, the judicial, the executive, by laying down his life for his nation to the point of innocent blood being shed. Precious judges were killed because one man could not stand to see his state being destroyed. Here we are today, that the same court is doing worse than it was in the days of Jerry John Rawlings, which called for the blood shed. They are doing at the expense of Reverend Dr. David Nabemado, Dr. Busumuru Kofi Annan, Bakwesi Emisa Atta, His Excellency John Evans Fifi Atta Mills, my own precious life, at the expense of the tortured and abducted children of the African. The Supreme Court is doing this. Should this call for another bloodshed? No. God is letting the world know that. You said Jerry John Rawlings killed. He says that he could not see his courts and the law being trampled down. So he shed the blood, to the shedding of the blood of the innocent. You said he is guilty for having shed the blood of the judges. And the court turned the eye and you have killed him. And here we are, that the court is guilty of the blood of Jerry John Rawlings and the blood of the people of Ghana. One more time. Humanity and the nations of the world. The evil did not begin today. It began in the days of slavery and human enslavement by a people of my own land. Tactically, not to you the Ghanaian people, but to the US government, the date, the 4th of March, was decided intelligently by the Supreme Court in appeasing their stakes in America and appeasing the US undercover agent at the expense of my 2 tortured and abducted children, for whose sake they must get me back to America to go get me killed. Because the Supreme Court were playing their intelligence game at the expense of the blood of the Ghanaian people with cliques in America, Ghana, America, humanity and the nations of. I'm showing you a document from the US Justice Department. America, watch this. That I tell you that it is political stakes in America whose ugly bid that the powers that be in Ghana were doing at the expense of democracy. That same 4th of March was what the Supreme Court, the US State Department used to date this document to be sent to me. All that this document means is that it is dated 4th of March 2021. This is a petition that I sent to the US State Department before I came to America, before I came to Ghana on the 7th of December 2020. By policy and by their procedures, the State Department had a maximum of 6 weeks, starting from the 6th of December, to have responded to this document. From the 6th of December 2020 to the 7th of December 2021 was 1 month. So latest, by the mid of by the end of January, if they are going by their own policy, they should have responded to this document. They did not. They waited 3 weeks into February 25th, when I have gone to the Supreme Court with this shocking evidence that we had seen, saying, I choose my nation, Ghana. The US State Department, because it is the ugly bit in the powers that be in America that the Supreme Court is being used to do. After the 25th of February, they also had to come out with the date 4th March, which the Supreme Court was using to play the Ghanaians at the expense of March. The 4th March is the date that my child Elizabeth was born. Let's get this clear. To come out with that same date, after the Supreme Court had received the document that I said I choose Ghana, they must bring me this document, which would demand that I would have to get back to America. Humanity and the nations of the world. Who are they playing? The Ghanaian people. This document, in order for it to be kept from me, they made the nurse whom they used to plot to have sought to have murdered me on April the 18th, Sunday, with a crime network. They made her hijack the key. I had to go for this document from the post office in person. Ghana, America, humanity, and then we should know that they were able to inform the nurse whom they used to plot with the terror network of Nana Addo Dankwa to have gotten assassinated with the IGP's network. They fed her with the information that this document has been returned to me. That this document has been returned to me. She had the key. Ghana, America, and the nations of the world. The US State Department hasn't done anything that is beyond imagination. The world is now, what is happening to humanity, what is happening to America and the nations of the world, is by global powers, diplomatic powers in America, Ghana, political powers in America, Ghana, religious powers in America, Ghana. They are able to hijack America. They are able to render America powerless. The most powerful nation they call powerless. The most powerful president, Donald Trump, powerless. That is how powerful they are. This is the legacy which Ban Ki-moon, Barack Obama, and their cronies, Nana Addo Dankwa Akufo, they have left for the world. And the host of humanity, America, the nations, they are all helpless, powerless at their hands. It will take God. Let's end here and continue in the next expose. God bless you. And God bless my homeland, Ghana. Bye bye. Au revoir.